Hi, GM everyone. GM, all the amazing traders in the world. How is everyone? Beautiful morning right here from Asia. Hope you guys are doing good. It's another opportunity again today, all of us to come together and see what's happening on the charts and the way forward for our next trade. What is the way forward? Where are we heading to? Is the market going up or going down? So if you're not following me, please do well to follow me on every social media handle, on X, Topvee Media, on YouTube, Topvee Media, on Twitch, Topvee Media, on Facebook, Topvee Media Podcast. All right. So this morning we saw a decline in the market. Bitcoin left levels of 109 down to 115,600 this morning. So what is the way forward for Bitcoin? Are we still going back up or are we going down? And what is happening on the USDT dominance? It's a weekend and we all know how weekend market used to be. I believe we are not new to weekend trading. We all know, we know how the weekend usually behave. And because the market is getting to that point where everyone is beginning to feel, oh, we really need the bull run. Everybody is interested for the bull run. Everybody want to know what is the next thing for the market. Like I said before, we need to have a little correction to form the pattern for the bull run the month of October. And everything is expected to happen. Everything happen before bro, that place is noisy. So everything is expected to happen before the correction is expected to happen this month or October for the run. All right, on USDT dominance on the daily, we can see, like I told us before, after we have gone this pattern and now USDT dominance is trying to make a bounce at this level. And we know that if USDT dominance should bounce at this level and start going back up again, the entire crypto market will be dumping. So are we expected to see the USDT dominance to bounce from here? Yeah, it look like it's going to do that. The question is, how far can the USDT dominance go from here? How far can it go from here? And the today market is not actually looking like today's market is quite confusing right now to me because from USDT dominance, this candle, yes, it's actually whenever we have this kind of candle, most times it does produce a pump and a dump in the market. And today we are supposed to have a continuation of this morning star. Supposed to have a continuation of the morning star. All right. But right now, with the USDT dominance giving us this kind of candle, it's making me to feel a kind of way. Are we sure that USD dominance is going to give us a very good push today towards the upside? Give me a concern. And this candle give me a good push towards the upside? Because we need to confirm this morning star need to give us a confirmation today that USD dominance about to move. All right. So for now, I'm very sure that that USD dominance this morning at least push up here. Going to push up here to take this high first going to take this high first or any other thing. But looking at the Bitcoin chart is showing a very strong downward momentum. So Bitcoin chart is quite different from uh, Ethereum chart. Bitcoin chart is showing that Bitcoin dump will continue. That one is for sure. But I am having a concern about USDT dominance, because USDT dominance need to give us a push up so that we can have the entire crypto market dump. Because Bitcoin on its own is giving us that continuation sign that dump will continue on Bitcoin. But I'm just worried about USDT dominance. USDT dominance give that strong push up. So for Bitcoin, surely Bitcoin next level is to come and take this lows first of this boss. Yeah, mark is come and take this low, and after this one coming down than here. For Bitcoin is giving me a confirmation of continuation of a dump. I don't have problem with Bitcoin on the daily. Bitcoin daily is not any worries. All right. Also, Bitcoin 4 hours. I'm also happy that this candle, close of this one, so means the dump will continue on the 4 hours. For Bitcoin, Bitcoin does not have any concern, any worry. So Bitcoin is good to go for downward side. And another thing is that if Bitcoin should keep going down, definitely every other token will follow. That is the only thing that is giving me assurance right now, because USD dominance is supposed to push, give a good push. The candle closure is not looking too nice for me, but what do? We have to focus on what we are. That Bitcoin is giving us a sign that is likely gonna win down. So in case you are asking why am I putting all this right here, is because these are the circles where Bitcoin is expected to come and give us some landing. All these are bullish liquidity zones where Bitcoin is likely going to come and touch. So if Bitcoin today make this move, once Bitcoin comes out of this place, next low, it's going to come and take here, and takes here. There's nothing stopping it now come to this place. So all these places are marking where Bitcoin is expected to come and drop today if we are going down. All right. For now, Bitcoin is still looking weak on the daily and the 4 hours. There's nothing much. Ethereum also following up Bitcoin, but I have a little concern on Ethereum. But after I saw the candle closure, okay, I became okay again. Yeah, because they give us this candle on a very good day. This candle was supposed to push the market up, but because Ethereum failed to take the lows and the highs of this previous candle, that means possibility of continuation of where it was going here. That is why I never bother. Ethereum supposed to take the lows or the highs, but it couldn't take the both of them, and the 4 hours closed in between. So that means continuation is 80% possible. So on Ethereum on the daily, man, this is my chart looking like I have to remove all these trend lines so people can see. Which one should I remove now? Because I was trading on 50 minutes. 50 minutes was very clear than 50 minutes chart is clear than my daily candle. Okay, so 15 minutes we had a little push on 50 minutes, and this is a gap. Minutes just created a gap here while it was pushing up. Let me show you. You can see this gap, right? You can see this gap right here. So this gap right here is a proof that market is going to dump and come and cover this gap. So we put a rectangle here, and it's a if a place market is expected to come over. So here, Ethereum jumped and gave us a gap here. So it's a sign that the market is going to return back here to cover this gap very soon, because this is a dump coming back on Ethereum. All right. So in the as at yesterday, I made so many this thing for Ethereum, which because I was trading Ethereum on 50 minutes or throughout yesterday. I was trading Ethereum on 50 minutes. So I discovered the weakness of Ethereum, and I decided to map out some target, and the Ethereum is almost at my, which was supposed to be my TP, which is here. Here was supposed to be my TP for Ethereum, but I'm not sure I'm gonna TP here anymore, because it's looking like Ethereum will continue the downward momentum. So this was supposed to be my TP, and it's almost there. It's almost at my TP. But so this was supposed to be my TP on Ethereum, because I entered the trade yesterday. Bull season, how you did? So I think I'm gonna leave it to keep going. But first of all, I need to hit my target first. Target. I think I have another target for Ethereum after this particular target. I should have another target. Okay. This should be 4 hours. I have another one here. Levels of 4,003. 4,003 also 4,320. So after this place, these are my next target for Ethereum drop. All right. So for now, I'm leaving Ethereum to come and touch this level first, because it's a must. Ethereum must come back and bounce on my target first. So if you're not on Ethereum, what to do? This candle right here also a proof that Ethereum will keep on dumping. All right, so let's go back to higher time frame. Minutes going successfully. Oh, sorry, I need to make a new order for Ethereum. Okay, Ethereum, I told people right during the class yesterday that anytime you see this, all these places are targets of the market. So anytime you see a market make a spike and reject, it is called the target, the next target for the market to come and cover. So Ethereum made this spike right here. So Ethereum has already given us on 15 minutes a target. So let's say that you want to do a small scalp on Ethereum, for example. As it's going up, once it comes here, it will turn and come here. This is the next first target for Ethereum, because they have dropped, giving us the sign of where it's coming. This one is for what? For the downward side. Now for the upward side, Ethereum has given us this. Ethereum has given us this. This is the target for the upward side for Ethereum. Lower time frame. So these and these are the target for the upside for Ethereum. The likelihood of coming out to all these places is possible. So 1, 2, 3 is the next target for Ethereum within few minutes and hour. Ethereum cover these 3 lines. Either it do downward side or the upward side. Take them and continue the downward side. These are the, because Ethereum already have a gap here. There's a gap here created by Ethereum while it was pumping. So it's come and cover this gap. Take this low, right, abandon this one and continue the downward side. because Bitcoin bearish. Let's go back to high time frame for Ethereum. Both using happy weekend. You go say this one not only you day for the airspace. Sorry, everybody have gone to Facebook and YouTube. But people are watching from the YouTube. So Ethereum on the daily, I need to expand this more because of this. It's too much. I don't know how people can see this, can manage to see. So on the daily of Ethereum, it comes evening star right here. An evening star. So I believe you have your own trading view. You can open your own charts and be watching from here. Ethereum formed an evening star right here. So for today, we'll be expecting Ethereum to give us a little up, to move up and continue this continuation because we have a whole lot of targets Ethereum need to take. One, this one is also the EMA gap created on the lower time frame. Need to cover this EMA gap created on the lower time frame, and all these circles you are seeing are Ethereum next target. So Ethereum just give us a little up and continue downward momentum because Bitcoin itself is very, very bearish for today. So for me, like I said, my TP on Ethereum was close to my TP, which is this trend line here. Line right here is my TP for it. So it's going to continue the downward and hit my TP. Not born and well. Try me. But I'm not sure I'm going to take my TPD anymore because I'm still seeing some weakness markets, especially today is also weekend. Still seeing some weakness, though the market is going to make a little pump because of USDT dominance. Not looking so good. Bitcoin dominance also made a little move up from 5 to 58. So if Bitcoin dominance today is going to be moving alongside with USD, that means that altcoin is going to be any challenges today if Bitcoin dominance try to pump alongside USDT dominance. See that Bitcoin dominance made a little pump from 57.54 to, and it is still looking bullish. So if Bitcoin dominance is pumping alongside today USDT dominance, that means coin is going to have more of the downward side than Bitcoin. But let's see the total trade. What is the hope of altcoin? Oh, total trade is not looking good. Not looking so good for today. Total trade is not looking so good for today. So definitely, we're going to expect a little dump, a little downward. This thing from the altcoin. You can see the likes of SU is coming down from 3.8 now to 3.6. So the total trade is going to reduce. The dominance is going to reduce. So if the dominance keep pushing down, that means you can see almost everything that was pumped this week, they have almost sold it off. The weekly pump of total altcoin dominance, they are almost selling it off. You can see if they keep pushing it down, probably might close with today Saturday Sunday. Probably might close with what, maybe a dodgy. So that means that the dominance of altcoin are beginning to reduce. So when the altcoin is reducing, altcoin dominance is reducing, that dominance will be building up. So Bitcoin dump will not be as. That's why you can see that Bitcoin until now is still at 115. If not before, Bitcoin will be around 113 by now. So Bitcoin is beginning to build up the dominance. So altcoin is losing dominance slowly after making this double top right here. After making these double tops, and the rejection is going on right there. You can see I told you for last time that altcoin, after this long time of consolidation, right here, they made a breakout last week. Sorry, last week. So this week was to be a confirmation of the breakout of altcoin, but you can see it's rejecting, which means if this rejection happens successfully, what it means that altcoin dominance, because after this long time of consolidation right here, and happened and could not confirm it, as long as the breakout was not able to confirm, that means if he rejects, let's say this close with a doji this week, and next week we make a little pump and jump, that means here turns what? An evening star. If here turns an evening star and we keep dumping, that means there's possibility that we are going to be dumping all throughout this month till the month end. Today is 20th already, so we'll see a continuous dump till the end of the month, probably first week of October, before we start seeing maybe we might start seeing a first leg rise. Then October we'll see the continuation of the pattern for the bull run. So we're going to be focusing, because if you look at USDT dominance on the weekly, you see that USDT dominance also is trying to recover. USDT dominance is fighting to recover from the dump, because USDT dominance is already set for a move. So, which means we are likely going to see, you can see USDT dominance is preparing for a move. So if USDT dominance fail to move further and close like this, hope you know that this means that next week, if USDT dominance closes like this for this week, which means next week, possibility of we having a little dump on USDT dominance and rising, forming also another morning star possible. That means we are likely going to see more dump in the middle of October. Let's say in the first week of October, we're likely going to see end of the month downward movements, and probably going into the month of October, probably first week, still on correction before the bull run starts. But let's keep watching how the weekly close. We still have today and tomorrow. We have 2 days, right, to close this week. So all our eyes and focus should be on the weekly closure of US and the total 3. So I will see the hope of altcoin and the entire market, because this guy is trying to push and the total 3 is dumping. This, anything that makes us to form next week, if we are going to form an evening star, we're going to form an evening star for total 3 and form a morning star for USD dominance. That means the market is going to give us again next week. If we close with this dodge this week, that means we're going to have a pump and a dump from next week. That means next week is going to open. When it open, we'll be pumping. At the middle of the next week, we'll start dumping, so we can confirm the morning star. So if that is the case, it means if we confirm a morning star from USD dominance and the evening star from total 3, that means we are going to still have at least another week a downward momentum when it comes to next week and next 2 weeks, which is going to take us into the month of October. The possibility that we're going to be facing the first week of October, we're going to be facing a correction. We're going to still be facing a correction on markets. But let's see how we close this week first. It's important how we close this week. Weekly closure is very important first. So on the daily of USD dominance, you can see that USD dominance on the daily, total trade daily has already formed an evening star. Total trade has already formed an evening star. So we are now waiting for what confirmation of this movement. We are waiting for what confirmation of this pattern that just formed right here. And because of this candle that formed this pattern, we need to have a little pump. To pump on the trade, and the dump will continue. So daily has already shown us a bearish pattern, but we cannot confirm it yet until we see a confirmation candle. So this is daily. Therefore, this is going to be tomorrow, Sunday. Sunday will determine what this pattern that formed right here, if it's going to be valid or not, because this is daily. So we need 1 day confirmation for us to be able to know if we are going to have a dump tomorrow. So we need a good dump, a good red candle with a good bodily close tomorrow for us to confirm that altcoin is going into a red week. But for now, we need to go up a little first. Market need to pump before we can have a rejection towards the downside. So the same thing on Solana, the same thing on Ethereum. Solana formed the same thing. So we still need to have small pump on Solana this morning, probably to this line. Solana pump to this my trend line and reject and start dumping again. So in case you have not entered the market, so watch the market, watch out a little correction going on right here, a little pump, and the dump will continue. So you have your own time to enter the market. All these gaps need to be covered. All of this. So Solana come up here and the downward momentum. You have all it takes to join the market in case you have not, in case you did not enter yesterday. Same thing with Ethereum on the daily. So all of them formed an evening star. All of them formed evening, I think, except the Bitcoin. I think Bitcoin did not form. Bitcoin is bearish on its own. But Bitcoin also a kind of pattern. So Bitcoin is bearish also daily. So have all it takes for you to enter the market, because Bitcoin need to move up a little for the dump will continue. Bitcoin will pump it will dump will continue from the daily. Then Bitcoin on the 4 hours. Bitcoin on the 4 hours is showing that they're gonna go down a little pump for the dump will continue. The market is bearish for today. The only concern I have is just USDT dominance. USD dominance candle is showing us a pump and a dump candle on the daily. This daily candle, that candle that can give you a pump, give you a dump. That's why it's market now pumping, because of this close of USD dominance on Morningstar. This Morningstar pattern supposed to start open up with a complete movement up. But because of this candle, that's why we are dumping. We have to dump first a little before we'll start moving up again. Candle is not bullish enough to give us a continuation of a pump immediately. That's why it's dumping. You have to give us a little dump before we will have a movement up on USDT dominance. So while the market is going up, for those that have not joined, those that have not entered the market, you have all it takes to do for entry. those that have not taken entry yesterday. So you look for entry because we're going to have a little up for this thing before the market will move and continue the downward side. For me, shorts on Ethereum because Ethereum is supposed to give me my split and give me extra. This is a sweet pattern on Ethereum, so I cannot see this kind of pattern on Ethereum, and I will look at it with the reversal pattern on right with the reversal pattern on Ethereum. Need to have a leg down. That's why I short Ethereum when I saw the pattern. Okay, so I think see. Let me see what's up. This MYX. I don't know. I don't know what's wrong with this coin. This guy have choose a good dump. Very nice dump for this MYS. Very good dump. After he tested, I think on 4 hours it was forming a copper handle. Was it daily or weekly? But that's okay. It was here. Yeah. So this is a very perfect top. From this top and continue dumping. So this is supposed to be a cup, right? So no can handle them well. Then a dump. But I think on the 4 hours, on this 4 hours movement, this nigga likely going to have a bounce very soon. Taking this low, for him to come and take it here. It's likely going to have a bounce very soon on the 4 hours, but daily is still looking down. Still looking good though. On 4 hours, going to have a bounce very soon. Target this low first. You come and take this low. Maybe probably can bounce from here and give us a bounce from here and start moving up. Let's see what's happening with the community. What's happening? Let's see comments from X. Peter Chen, keep up the good work. Thank you very much, Peter. Tochi say please check X and Y. X and Y. X and Y. That's a request from Tochi from X. X and Y. Y. Okay, Tochi, this is your request for X and Y. X and Y on the 4 hours. made a double top here, made a top here, and rotated. So let's see what's up with the daily. Oh, that's, I don't know if you are on short on this coin. This is almost the same thing that this MYX is doing, forming a curve, and the handle now. This guy don't come here make another top again. So I'm gonna keep moving down probably to this place before I start looking for a rebound from there. So for now, XNY is still looking bearish, and it's gonna dump again. Today, still looking bearish. Daily is in bearish. So the daily candle was not able to take the highs, neither the lows of the previous daily candle. It's going to continue the downward momentum. Okay. Probably you should be looking out for a reversal from here. This is your first target for reversal. If it fails to reverse from here, then next reversal point should be here. This place, this is the first reversal point. If you don't reverse from here, target from here. If you, in case you want to long, that is for you, Tochi on X. Dato says check IPUSDT. IPU was a coin that was pumping yesterday. I think that coin that Uchenna caught. IPUSDT. This IP is an OG, right? IP. Okay, Dato, this is for you. IP on the daily. IP still have a work to do towards the upside, but IP need to come and take these highs. And also this one right here is going to form a rejection pattern and likely give us a reversal. But let's watch this candle if it's going to take of the previous daily, because this man took the highs of the day before yesterday and could not take the low. That means it's a kind of bullish continuation. So this guy is likely going to take the highs of this man and I reject and form an A here. So IP is going to have a little uptrend today, little, take these highs. But if it fails to take these highs of yesterday, that means it's a bearish pattern. That means it's going to start dumping. So I'm expecting this candle to take these highs of the man. So now for IP, like what I taught you before, right? When you see this right here, this right here means that the market must come and take this. So, which means that the market is owing this point possibility of coming here, 88%. Why you are on this trade, you have to be careful because sometimes this nigga can pump, spike, come and take this highs. Because bearish zone. So IP have the possibility of coming up also, pumping, taking these highs, and the reject and turn what evening star. So if I'm to advise, I will say first of all, long this guy this morning, enjoy the little pump it has, and watch if it's going to take this highs. If it did not take this highs, okay, you can put your stop loss from your profit and go for what reversal, because this is a bullish movement. This guy is still on a bullish movement. So sometimes it might just give you a very crazy spike, boom, just for because of this liquidity. Because right here, a lot of people's liquidity, stop losses, orders are here. So sometimes they will come here and go and tap everybody's order. Tap it. All the people that want to short, they tap their order. Tap people's stop loss. Liquidate some people here that keep their stop loss here. That their destiny is here. Because this is what a liquidity, this is a rejection. So why did they reject? Because of people's liquidity here. Bounced it back. So sometimes they will come again and go after their money. Go and liquidate all of them and continue the downward side. So for IP Dato, I will say on IP, I will say you should continue to wait for a while and see, because this daily is looking bullish on IP. On the 4 hours of IP, 4 hours is also looking bullish, heading towards a rejection zone. IP is on a resistance zone right now. IP is on a resistant levels right now, and this called is a top pattern which can cause IP to make a little spike and reject downward. That's why I said IP can take the highs and bounce, or decide to go and take the highs of this man and bounce back and reject. You have to put your eye right there on IP and see what level it's going to go. But for now, it's still moving up. Things can happen to IP. This resistant, bounce it back, or this one, bounce it back after it have taken the highs of yesterday's closure. Murphy says check SQD. SQD. Oh, it's sounding familiar in my. Somebody called me today. SQD on a downward trend. SQD is downward trend, but though it's a support level. But let's see what's happening on the daily. I think this should be a new. Let me see. I said new project. New project. But it's still on a downward trend. From the monthly, it's still downward, and it need to give us a little dump. Despite that, it's trying to form a pattern, trying to recover on the weekly or the daily. The monthly is still not so good. So I can see it's forming a pattern, right? It's trying to recover. So, but we need to have a little downward uh, continuation for this recovering. Probably you can set your order around 0.06, 0.06 to 0.05. This is going to start moving, because the monthly is still giving us a downward sign. I need to dump a more little for it to bounce back. And the 4 hours already hitting towards support level. 4 hours is it was support level. Or we need to have a little downward, because this particular lows need to be taken. Come and take this low first. When it comes, you can take this lows up to here, start bouncing. So just keep your eye on it. If you're on short there, you can keep your short for a while before the bounce will happen. You need to come and take this low, 0.07. Okay, let's check Nascoin after. Binance have listed it on their Binance. I think it's already on futures. So it's a Binance futures. See. Binance have put it in their on their Alpha, on Binance Alpha right now. Binance Alpha market. I think it was after Binance listed it that it made this spike. I can see, but this is a heavy rejection going on. Selling. Who are selling? Who are those people selling? Why are they dumping it like this? That is going to become the next BNB. So why are they? Why is people selling so? Why are they taking profit so early? Who are those sellers? Who are those people selling this? I thought they said they want to make this coin the next BNB, selling so massively. Why they cannot allow this coin to hit $1? 0.95, almost $1. Why are they selling up? You see, they are still selling. Can you imagine? They are still selling so crazily. Why can't them wait and push this coin to at least $1 or $2 before they start selling? Okay, so if okay, let me not use Brazil and look for another chart that is complete. Let me use I think this guy is listed before Binance. Lexi listed before Binance. Lexi charts. There's something I'm thinking. If this thing happen, it means that dump more. Which will first? I need to have their charts. AKIO, Scoin, Scoin listed before that, but their chart, I don't like their chart. Let me see if these are my targets yesterday. These are my targets. No, that this weekly chart for this coin. This nigga gonna pump and a dump. So I can see why he's pumping and dumping. See all these things I put here. All these things I put here. This show that this guy is gonna be running around with pump and a dump. That's why you see it pumping and dumping yesterday. Because I do analyze this coin yesterday, so I see that this coin is gonna be having a pump and dump this period because it has so many commitments. Most people that are owing that bought this coin earlier, they are beginning to profit. They are beginning to take small profit. It was not supposed to be so, but that is market. Those new people are buying, old people are selling. You buy, I sell. You buy, I sell. Mexi just listed this coin yesterday. Binance listed, but they are dumping it. They are dumping it. They are dumping it. Not fair. Hmm. No say no they use ear here. No they use ear here this kind of coin. May you run con collect your own. The coin ASTRE. So I think is CZ tweeted the coin. It's a text, just like that Trado. It's also a text.
Okay, okay, yeah. I saw the coin today.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, the coin did 1 point something billion right now.
Yeah, coin. Wait, where this guy tweeted? Where they tweeted?
CZ.
Has a big movement.
Look, the thing make me I did very, very bullish on that trade on one.
Yeah. Trado.
Something billion is still there. All these other guys don't they reach billion.
No, Trado. We don't do Trado. We don't do Trado. So we have to even this one now. This guy now. I'm not gonna because I like all these decks. I want to just buy them for life. Forget about them.
Yeah.
Just buy them for life.
That one, then I have
Okay. So many guys are building, like so many DeFi projects are coming out there, and since BNB did what he did, and the Hyperliquid, so people are beginning to come interested with DeFi projects.
Yeah, it's not name. Avantis virtual text. I buy 0.1 something. All these decks, all these perpetual decks, you know, I see that they play for now.
No, for real, they are. Because you know the kind of money that is coming right there, bro. Most people that long and short with billions of dollars don't come to exchanges anymore. They go to DEX, and then they carry their money go. It's happening in OKB and Hyperliquid. Hyperliquid is doing all-time high every 2 3 weeks. It will do new all-time high. So people will now ask, oh, this is where things are happening. So everybody now, when you see a new DEX that is very as low as 0.8, won't you rush and go and stay there? If Hyperliquid of yesterday is at did $58, Hyperliquid of yesterday, so look at OKB. You witnessed OKB move from $44 to $260 in less than 2 weeks. So DEX, Nadia, everything, things are playing there. A lot is going on there. So people,
true money.
you just need to just go there and relax. Bro, that's nice. Are printing numbers. Virtual desks are printing numbers. Billion dollars every. I told you now the day I missed this OKB, like I was so angry with myself. Guy, $45 in 2 weeks. This guy pumped to $260. They don't like. You can wake up tomorrow morning. You see that this coin now that just was listed yesterday. You can wake up tomorrow and see that $1.5. People, you just okay. Just watch out what will happen in this bull run. Watch out what will happen. They will print numbers because most people now are feeling safe. People are feeling safe going there to invest, to do their longer and the short in there. So their longer and the shorting, people feel safe longer and shorting over there than coming to exchanges. Please, TikTok, whatever thing we are doing here is for personal purpose, not a financial advice. People will stop blocking my account. I don't know what's wrong. if na naked at the naked at the dance, people will not block my account. Something important, people will block my account. Let's say person will get this TikTok now. Will I say the will I say that na strip I be before? They crazy about that. What's it do? Important thing. TikTok we keep blocking you. Things that are not important, they will leave it. I'm shouting now, gege. People will not block it. Ara. Okay. MYX is almost at what level? So if you are targeting MYX, you help people know that MYX is also a DEX, virtual DEX as well. So boost season, you see how that MYX did his thing within few days. Now it pumped from 0.8 to 18, I've been at $16. So the numbers that all these guys are doing these days. That's why everybody want to run to DEX. They are printing numbers these days. So these are the kind of magic everybody see. You see how the thing pump. DEX are printing a lot now, so everybody want to go there.
Jumbotron, so that you that shot.
Maybe no, like that. Oh man, and thank God for Donald Trump regime. Donald Trump is bringing a whole lot of investors into crypto. Crypto is uh, crypto is on the run. Investors are coming every day. They are going to be seeing crazy numbers. Right.
The upside down man. Where they talk, you don't the money where they see that pocket.
Tinubu, Tinubu want to collect tax. Tinubu, Bro, bro, you go nowhere. You stay in that country. You have to pay tax there. Can't run away. Catch you. Go nowhere. I will tell them say one run. May they catch you. Pay that tax. You no run go anywhere.
If you sell this pepper now, you get. They want
They will check your profit now. Wouldn't they check? They'll check your profit and tax you from there. People will say they want tax people where they do mining, but now it's tapping. You don't put that grace finally. Say they got tax airdrop people. You don't put that grace finally.
a joke. I don't be saying that.
Say they got tax people where they do airdrop. I don't enter Wahala, no worry. No, but you know, say na 2026 now airdrop they start. So that's why they want to tax one. So if they make money from after you don't buy your internet, buy your own light, uh, be your own security, use your own gadgets. Government don't provide anything, then they can't collect tax. That man, that man need to carry him, give him not down for mouth. They talk rubbish, including those people that, including those people that are there, that are working for him. All of them need to catch them, not them for mouth. They don't get brain. You know why they are doing that thing? Because they know that bull run is so that's why they want to start taxing all the crypto traders because of bull run and bear season. The man don't want to invest instead of Nigeria to start investing on to start buying Bitcoin. He's busy looking for people to tax. His met are busy. Look at Venezuela. No, El Salvador pack money from Bitcoin. Now he now went and bought gold. He now carried his money and enter gold because he has loaded a lot of Bitcoin. This man now went and bought gold. He has moved $50 million into gold. Nigeria, Bitcoin they no get reserve. Bitcoin reserve they no get. Gold. Okay, we get gold. Namo say we get gold. But what of other people now don't they Bitcoin now where it's still cheap? You know go now when Bitcoin don't enter $1 million, now Nigeria will come by. Okay, that one a problem. Okay, Frank on YouTube, your this thing says you check Brett. So Brett on the 4 hours. You gearing up for a continuation of the dump because of this double top happened. You downward momentum. Let's see the daily. What's up with daily? Is there any hope? Reversal? No hope for a reversal. Need to this dump will continue today on Brett. No hope for a reversal for Brett today. Okay, so if you are on short or if you're on longs, I think taking profit. But if you're on short, that's cool. Yesterday, you can see that yesterday bodily engulfed for yesterday daily. So the dump on Brett will continue later today. So you can also put this trend line on your own chart. All right, and be targeting if they hit this trend, targeting the reversal. If there's no reversal, in fact, there'll be no reversal until they take this low. So come and take all this low. Come and take all this low. Talk about the reversal, especially this one. Closest lows. You need to come and take. Once it hits this trend line, you need to come and take this first before. That's where we're talking about if there will be a reversal on breadth, right? Near protocol was pumping in 2 days. I think more. Now it's not dumping from the $3. $3 trade. It's dumping. I think AI is trying to bring in liquidity to the markets. You know, for the longest, AI has been out of the market. I don't know what's wrong with them. At the beginning of this year, last year, they were gingering that AI is going to be that. So during the bull run, if AI is going to give us something powerful, but for now, we are still watching to see what AI can in this bull run coming. Near protocol after doing 3.3 rated has a very massive rejection right here. Getting down, but let's see what happens. Let's set our targets on the near let's use 4 hours. Come back again. Gonna have a bounce. That trend line 4 hours, but it's looking like it's gonna do it because of this dodgy right here. Let's watch near if it's gonna give a bounce back up. That can only happen on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, if Bitcoin says so, because Bitcoin is a winch of all the tokens. Bitcoin is against you, going nowhere. But now Bitcoin is still good. Let's see how far near can go. Okay, so for my daily this thing today, take a look at grass. Okay, grass. That man was pumping. I love these 4 hours of grass movement, and they supposed to give us a little move today also. But this morning star that formed, give us a confirmation yesterday. So today is supposed to, at least this point, we're supposed to have a pump on grass. This grass can, even if you want to have a stop, come here and take the highs. This 0.926. Even if we are going to have a strong resistance there, so which you can see that this guy is trying to have a rejection because of this previous that is here. So we are going to likely have grass pump and take the highs of these two men. They come and take the highs of this dodgy pump, take the highs of this dodgy, which will also take the highs of this order that is here. Take the highs and reject. So for now, grass will give us a little bump and a dump later today. So this dodgy. So if you let's say you want to set your order, you're getting around 0.9, 0.918 to 0.9203 is a rejection on grass. But for now, if you're still on the longs, stay on your longs because they must take the highs of this. Let's Bitcoin do otherwise. But for now, Bitcoin is still going up. Bitcoin is not pumping so badly right now. Grass supposed to move up, but if it doesn't, my brother, you can see that trying to form an evening star right on daily. Trying to form an evening star on daily. So this daily evening star, if Bitcoin can move up, it will take the highs of this dodge, but the Bitcoin continue going down. So Bitcoin will control the entire market. Then this guy will control an evening star here. But I don't know why this grass is always dumping. Anytime you want to breathe, push it down again. Guy has suffered a lot. This downward side. Going back to $1 has turned to a big problem for grass. I don't know why. Problem with them. I don't know who is selling this guy. Once you want to pump, they will pump it. I don't know those that are dumping coin. At least you could have at least moved to $1 before they will start selling. Take this size first. Size. Before they will start dumping. This nigga has suffered at this particular point. Long time. Well, let's see. Bitcoin is still going up. 1157. Bitcoin can go to 11500. That's might take the highs of this dodge before it will start dumping. But it's already showing us a weakness, showing a point that a resistance, which likely gonna bring it back down. So Jericho, that's YouTube. Okay, guys. I think I'll be calling it a day on the stream. While we'll go back to our normal conversation point on X. Because your hand is up. Do you want to say something? K-I-N-D. I find. Hmm?
Yes, Kai. I can. Yeah, I opened the long on that kind earlier. And on streamer.
This one you open long on it. What happen? That's it. Don't cash info.
Somebody.
Mm, on kind on the long side on the 4 hours. Yeah, 4 hours is still looking nice for a long after the Barca point that happened on the 19th Friday yesterday. They have given us a three bullish candle on the 4 hours. On the daily is trying to form a money star. We are back forming a money star on the daily on kind. This coin is just 1 week old, 1 month old, so we don't have much record on the coin. Come to the higher time frame, we are going to be focusing on the lower time frame. probably 15 minutes to 1 hour, giving us more clear info. So if we are to judge from 15 minutes, 15 minutes has given us a double bottom, but we are likely going to have a rejection very soon. Likely going to have a rejection. This coin from. But let's see what happened on 1 hour. Okay, 1 hour is not looking so bad, but 1 hour is not looking bad. But I guess after taking these highs, level of 0.0, take these highs, I start looking at rejection, rejection from this 0. But if you want to hold for a long term, good long term. If you want a sharp money, you have to push. But for long term, because the daily is forming a bullish pattern, which is tomorrow we're going to confirm the daily bullish pattern. If it comes successfully, then we'll wait for confirmation. So if you are there already if you have already longed it, good, and they also use your stop loss very some of your profit in case of any form of rejection, because I don't know if this coin is going to follow Bitcoin. You look at Topvee, because it's a meme coin or it's an altcoin. You look at Topvee on the daily. Topvee is not looking so nice on the daily. So definitely Topvee is going to dump so many altcoins today. So that's why I said you have to also look for a way to get some of your profits. If you are going, you need a quick money. All right. But if you want to keep it for the long time, all right. But for a quick money and a quick profit, you should be looking at to put your stop loss because of Topvee. It's likely going to continue the downward momentum today. Topvee is already looking weak already for a dump, so which is going to dump altcoin, right? So if Topvee should dump altcoin, definitely that nigga is going to dump alongside. But for now, it's still powering, it's still going up from what we are seeing on 1 hour and the minute session. 1 hour is looking. 3 minutes is having a rejection of little rejection on that level. So enjoy the 1 hour movement. For 15 minutes is not good. 15 minutes is showing a rejection. Let's see how it's gonna go. If it's gonna push up again, it does. It does take the highs of 0.00894. Wants to take these highs right here because this liquidity right here. If it takes these highs, that means likely going to come up to the dollar 0.98. If you could not take these highs, that means it's going to come back first. Up some people's money downside, going up. But for now, it's making a higher and a higher low. Successfully before it's start facing this rejection right here. Start facing this rejection right here. So let's see how if he's going to put up this rejection. If it doesn't, then you have to come back and retrace more and continue again. But the 1 hour is looking nice. The daily is trying to form a pattern. If the daily successfully form the pattern, that means there will be hope for tomorrow. If the daily could not form this pattern successfully, daily did not successfully form this pattern, that means the dump will continue. After all, yesterday could not take the highs, neither the low of the previous day. That means there is 50% chance that this market not dumping yesterday was. But if it's successfully today and take the highs of yesterday, that would be nice for tomorrow. But if it fails to give us a push up, definitely we're going to continue the downward momentum because yesterday could not take either the highs of yesterday yesterday or the lows. Both the highs and the lows we are not taking. So possibility of continuing the downward momentum is there. That's why I say 50-50 chance for this point to move and 50% chance for it to continue dumping. According to what we are seeing on this chart, is that this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 6 days in a downward momentum. The possibility of continuation is there. Possibility of because of this yesterday candle. Possibility of moving up also is there because of this same candle, because this is a doji. Right, this is a doji. Possibility of continuation is there. Possibility of continue up and down can give us what 50 bump and a dump. Anything particular, giving it 50. $50-50 for this coin. Go up and dump. That is that for me. So goes there. And profit, joy. Put it tight. Watch it very closely. Hmm. Oh, you have closed already. That's good. That's good. That's good. Yeah. Nice. Nice. That's sharp. MYX, MYX, MYX supposed to continue dumping today. Dump. This thing is doing on 4 hours is just a show. Supposed to come and claim this low, or even if you're going to reverse. Although it's forming a reversal pattern though, and this week, if MYX is going to pump again, this reversal pattern that is going on right here, it's going to move up again. But I have seen this pattern over and over, extended down before a reversal. The next push of MYS is going to be bloody. Expect it at 20 something dollars. Next push of MYS, expect it at 20 something dollars. Upward. It's going to be crazy. The next move of MYS is going to be crazy. It's not going to pity anybody. This one we see. This pump we saw last week was going to be a joke. This pump we have tested, form a cup, or so next movement is gonna be crazy. Once it takes these highs, this once you take this, YS is going to pump, going to move to after this iteration up. Put your eye on MYS, put it in your watch list. Put it in your watch list. Okay. So you can enjoy the next move leg up on MYX. So for MUSDT, MUSDT I've taken this low, so I remove this one, taking this lows. So the next lows for MUSDT, next liquidity to take here. This is liquidity to take. These are the next movement of MUSDT. Next closest movement of MUSDT. 1, 2, 3. So if MUSDT is going down, target it here. Must come here. If MUSDT is going up, target here. Put your eye. If it's going down, must come here. Target should be must come here. Must coming down. Must come here. I've taken this lows, which is supposed to be gearing up for a reversal. A reversal right here. I'm gonna take this highs. But if you could not reverse from here, coming back, it's gonna come and take this low. After this lows, we'll set the next target for MU. And ENA has been on a very serious downward momentum for the longest. This is getting out of hand for ENA. Don't know what's happening to ENA. ENA is taking the dump very, very personal. ENA is a coin I like so much. Since ENA made that pump, people are the way people are taking profit on ENA is crazy. $10 to close this month. If ENA sold off all this, ENA sold off complete everything here. If ENA so complete off, that means it's going to be very bad for ENA. But if ENA can return this level, now ENA can sustain it. That means October. One of the coins that will pump the bull run is ENA. ENA's next target after this month, if this month close like this, next target is these two people. Take the highs, come over here. ENA should go strong like this month closure. ENA could not, if ENA did not sell off this, ENA could hold tight. Miss next month, ENA is going to start pumping for so many coins. Comes to the October markets. From the monthly, Okay, WLD. WLD, after a successful pump, it's coming back to retest the whole pump that it did few days ago. WLD. Don't know, after suffering down here and had a little pump, coming back to know what is wrong. After suffering for the longest time here. Dead, come again, not come again, pump. It's stated at this company. But that is not too bad. It's just a little retest. So come next month, if you're looking for coin to moving for next month, probably LD will give us the bullish. LD is still bullish. On next month, WLD will still run. Very bullish. Very, very, very. Despite the little collection. Good. Next month. Okay, so for WLD, if you wanna buy WLD is good. GM Big Cycle Lee. Big Cyber Lee. Big Cyber Lee. Cyber Lee. Are you a Chinese to answer Lee? Lee. Dogecoin. Dogecoin on 4 hours retest, successfully retested, forming a pattern to move up again. But it's still daily is not good. Dogecoin on the daily is not good. Let's see the Dogecoin. Monthly, very, very, very nice. Dogecoin on the monthly is nice. So for next month, Dogecoin is good. Attention on Dogecoin next month. Next month, Dogecoin is good. Pay attention to Dogecoin. Come next month. After this small correction. Pay attention to Dogecoin. Pay attention to Dogecoin for next month. Next month, Dogecoin is looking nice. Ton, our brother Ton, our dearest friend, Ton, the Tony. Ton, what's up with you? Ton has vowed that he can never leave $3. Okay, Ton don't want to move. Don't want to give us our money back. No why. Not Well, for investors, I will advise if you have money, you can buy ton, get some ton for your bull run. Have some cash, you can put on ton. At least the price is still very good. It's at the bottom, unlike people that bought at $7. You have some money, and you put money on ton for next month and next 2 months. Ton is not looking so bad on the Rasa point. Have some money, can invest ton. With with. To me, I think this week on the monthly supposed to give us a little leg down, but weekly is saying otherwise. Yeah, I think the same thing is happening here. We're supposed to give us a good dump for you to be able to pump this next month. We're supposed to give us a little leg down, give us a little. At least we're supposed to buy with at from 0.3 to 0.6. With around 0.3 for bull run because it's already prepared. First leg is done. First leg is done for width. Waiting for this second leg to come down. Around 0.3, 0.2. Width to have successful move. XROP. XROP is it $4. I be what $3. Ah, any small dump, run down first. Every other person. Okay, XROP for next month. We'll be expecting XROP next month, next 2 months to $4 plus. XROP need to come and take the highs. It's $3.5. You have cash, you can put on SROP, very cheap. Still looking nice for now. So you wait for at least around month end. Let's see XRP give us little leg down again. Or moving up. Around month end, have money can around XRP. And then the price might also come down to 2.5, 0.4, or 2.1 by SRP by then. They understood. So XRP is still looking nice. Dogs for bull run. Can I hold not coin and dogs bull run? Not coin. Let's see coin. That kind is already dumping. Not coin. The dump is dumping. Bitcoin no go allow anybody to carry them. Not the mat, not the format. And I would not coin for bull run. Percent. Okay. Kabali, are you in China or are you in which country are you? Big Cyber, are you in China or yeah in Malaysia? Where are you located? Bitcoin is dumping. Not coin is having a very low volume for the monthly. If I'm in a pattern on the monthly, will I say, go on, even dead coin used to pump. But if you look at this not coin, you can see that the guy is not ready yet. Not looking anything excited. No excitement here. So we need to have some dumps on not coin. Not coin will still dump more. Or we could start seeing maybe a pattern, reversal pattern. For now, there's no reversal pattern on not coin. So we need to have some dumps, not coin. More dump on not coin before we can have a reversal pattern. Come and take this loose first. Not coin, come and take this loose. Take this loose before we can start looking for reversal pattern on not coin. So for now, I'm not going to need to give us that dump first. What's the next coin you asked for? Docs. DOX. Docs. Docs is it, it not a ton meme. Memes on ton. Docs is looking like they're having almost the same crazy chart with altcoin. Not much is happening. Even when it forms this pattern, we're supposed to make it not pump. This was not. What it did was it. Now keep getting around here. All this conversation that happened here, I've not even had a breakout. I need to see the breakout, which if this if If this evening star one of form here, means that not coin need to come and take those is 0.00010 to have us not coin. Come and take these lows before the end of this. Then we'll be looking at for not coin, because as this pattern formed, not breakout, which means we need to have a leg down first. That leg down, or we can move. You have not coin for your bull run, please hold on small, don't buy yet. Let them dump their dump first. They need to complete their dumps so you can buy more cheaper. But for me, I'm not sure I hold this kind of coin. Not seeing any much thing coming happening now. So many coins that are ready to pump, but I have to look for those ones that are ready. Not seeing S on not coin and dogs. So if you have the airdrop, you can still keep the airdrop with you. If you don't have the airdrop, I just buy small in case if I want to pump. See, Solana is dumping and it's so personal. Oh, I'm not a Chinese, just nickname. Okay, no problem. Cyber. Cyber, yeah, we have it. Cyber is one of Malaysia. That's why I'm asking Chinese. I saw Lee in your name. Lee is a Chinese name. Cyber is a because Malaysia is a multinational country, made up of Malay, Chinese, and India. So now is dumping. For me, I need to see Ethereum go down levels I'm targeting. Still bearish for today, including Bitcoin. Like I said before, Bitcoin is still bearish. The concern I have is just USDT. Give them a big pump today. I'm going to restart you. I don't know. I don't even know the app that is in my system. So in my system. So if you can see that Ethereum has already covered that CME gap I thought at this moment. See that place, it's already covered. I've already covered it. So all these things are how to catch movements. See that place, I made this mark this morning. I told you that it's a CME gap here. You need to cover it. Now it's already covered just now. So if this orga continue the downward momentum on this is 15 minutes time frame, right? That means the next point of Ethereum is to come to this. What I use